Hello, and welcome back to my playthrough of MediEvil. My name is Anukas, and last time we were playing together, we did the Scarecrow Fields, where we got our new sword, the enchanted sword. But now we're going to go to the... Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's get this started. Sorry about that, I pulled my headset out of my controller so you guys couldn't hear me or anything. And I heard nothing because my headphones went completely quiet. Ah, this is where the shadow demons are. Sealed away for eternity. Whatever you do, don't lick the toads. Don't do it. So pretty. It's so pretty, guys. Whoa. Okay. Fine. Be that way. Alright, let's look at our book of Gallagher. We haven't looked at that in a few episodes. And we've got a few new entries here. Let's see, we got the heroes. The mightiest heroes of Gallagher are awarded a place in the Hall of Heroes. It's an exclusive club with access paid for by only the greatest of deeds. Who runs the place? We don't know. Who do the heroes pass the time? How do the heroes pass the time for all eternity? We don't know, but trust me, these heroes are the best of the best, and they deserve every moment of whatever it is they do up there. Mr. Organ. The imps of Hilltop Mausoleum grew tired of Phantom's incessant practice sessions and hid his sheet music away. Like most impish plans, this one backfired. The Phantom continued to bang the keys, but sorely lacked in provisional skill. Kol Katura, the Serpent Lord. This formidable serpent was somehow lured into a tiny chest and trapped by men working for King Peregrine. Probably. It must have been a magic chest, because really, this is one huge serpent to fit in such a small box. But anyhow, the king believed he had imprisoned the evil serpent of Gallowmere, when in fact it was kindly serpent Lord Kotora that he had unboxed. Kotora is probably going to have a big hug for whoever sets him free, and an ever tighter one for his enemies. Nice. And that's all those for the friendlies. Let's see, we got some enemies. We have the Severed Hands. Dan's #1 fans. They can't afford to lend a hand, but they'll follow you to the ends of the earth, or at least to the end of the graveyard. The Boulder Gargoyles. These guardian gargoyles aren't much for conversation, and don't ask to hear their singing voice unless you're into rock and roll. But I actually think we read that one once before. I know we read them. Imps. Back in King Peregrine's day, imps are often kept as household servants. Sadly, those were cruel times, and many imps were treated very poorly by their masters. Really, it was no surprise when these cunning little creatures formed a secret alliance with Sarok. On the morning of the Battle of Gallowmere, every last one of King Peregrine's men awoke to find his house imp gone, and along with them, every last undergarment in the kingdom. Never before had an army charge been so devastatingly broken before battle had ever begun. That's messed up. Graveyard wolves. Isn't nature wonderful? This beautiful family of wolves has found a happy home in the graveyard. Back in their den, 6 cute, squirmy little pups are waiting for good old Mom and Pop to return with delicious fresh meat. Well, perhaps graveyard meat isn't the most fresh, but at least it isn't easily found and safe. At least it's easily found and safe. Because let me tell you, elsewhere in Gallowmere, vengeful farmers have hunted these majestic beasts to the point of extinction. Thank goodness this last happy little family is here amid the peace and tranquility of the graveyard, where a absolutely no harm can befall them. Whoopsie. Scarecrows. These strawmen spin to win. They have teamed up with the crows to protect their cornfield home from strangers, whom they greet with sharp, spinning affection. Mad farmers. Nothing comes easy for these poor farmers. As Galamir's population declines, so does the demand for their crops. It's no wonder they hide in haystacks. Show some sympathy and let them stab you a couple of times, eh? Mecha imps. Industrious thieving imps built these powerful machines to steal crops from the farmers. Personally, I think they'd do better mass producing these things and selling them to farmers, but hey, thieves gotta thieve. Corn. Oh, these are the things that were in the corn, or the wheat. These dreaded corn stalkers are utterly silent, totally invisible, and 100% deadly. They're also just about the cheapest solution a time-strapped video game developer could ever conceive to stop the player going where they're not wanted. Rejoice! And bats. They're vampire bats. Actually, they're just bats. But they bite. That's sort of vampire-y, right? Dragon toads. Is this really what the ancient dragons evolved into? Their dreadful ancestors would be ashamed. Don't lick their backs. That's a good way to end up with loony to end up in the loony bin. No, really, just don't. That's stupid. Alright, it looks like that's all of our enemy entries. And then we have 2 boss entries, the Stained Glass Demon. I always thought it was a bad idea when they put a demon on their stained glass window. Isn't that a little odd for a holy place? I said. What if a passing sorcerer brings it to life using arcane magic? I said. But did they listen? Yes, he might have a glass jaw, but if you think shattering his dark heart is going to be easy, you better think again. Graveyard Guardians. Humanity's last line of defense against the restless undead. They prevent bony beings from escaping to the land of the living. Man's best friend, but not Dan's best friend. See, like I said, are they really evil, or are you just saying they're evil because you needed me to kill them so I could get out? Wait, hey, that's a switch symbol. Hey, hey, hey. What's over here? Ooh, wait, there's so much happening right now. I'm hearing so many noises. Wait, what's that? Oh, God, toad. Alright, so that door's not gonna open right now. That's fine. No. Blech. Goodness, there's all kinds of things going on over here. There we go. Okay. Hang on a second. I hear somebody trying to hit me. Ha! Jerks. Ooh, okay, what's that? Ooh, that's not good. As he says, panicked. Can I go back in there? Okay, no. Okay. Fine. Let's see. What does this book say?
Like a giant magpie, the dragon bird sits upon its hoard of stolen treasures. High above the trees, you will find a nest. Oh, those eggs are worth their weight in gold.
Really? Let me see. We got Another book here.
There
A
used to be a
cauldron.
coven of witches in the caves beneath Cemetery Hill. The whole force never smelt the same since.
Oh, such disdain. Alright, let's use our witch's talisman for the first time.
Who has summoned the witch of the forest? Oh, it is you, Sir Fortescue. Forgive me, my lord. I have never met a real hero. Forgive me, just an old lady's little joke. In truth, I am glad to see you, Sir Fortescue.
How
I
are
need
you?
7 pieces of amber that are hidden in the ant's nest. Bring them to me, and I can grant you a special reward. I will only offer you this quest this once. Are you willing to give it a try?
Yeah, why not?
Sorry, didn't I mention I'd have to shrink you to the size of an insect? Now
No.
hurry back.
My goodness. Very upset. Can't blame him. I would be too. The Ants' Cave. Did you know ants use scent to find their way through the labyrinthian colony? Outsiders who visit sorely lack senses. So creepy, so weird. I love it.
Run, little man. If the master found it now, he would crush it like a bag. Hark! We can hear the soldier ants approaching. Onward and meet your tiny nemesis.
Tiny nemesis. So I actually want to put on my hammer as my primary. Hold on a second. What is this? Hello.
Thank you for releasing me, sir. My people wish only to live our lives in blissful harmony with nature. But alas, the wicked Egg Queen has many of us imprisoned. Rescue my people, Mr. Fortescue, and you will be richly rewarded.
Alright. Richly rewarded, huh? That accent, though. I adore it.
Here we are. I shall open the entrance for you.
Why,
These
thank you.
fireflies are my friends. They will light your way through the darkness below.
Why you gotta be creepy like that, though? Oh, Tinker, you have friends. Oh, okay.
This magic portal was crafted by the fairies. It appears to have been created to prevent something escaping from the tunnels below.
Oh. Maybe the giant butted ant that's on the thing? Maybe? So I'm curious to see... Okay, so I mean, it's not really dark. Oh, I like that it's not... I hated in the original how dark it was, because it was like impossible to remember where you had been. So this is a lot easier to navigate. Oh, look. A fairy. What happened? Oh. Oh! No. Okay. That scared me, though. Okay, so I released the fairy. Okay, this is where I came from. Okay, so I actually kind of like that that sealed that off. I don't want to go down there. Okay, so what's this way? Oh, that's right. We need to find Amber for Miss Witchy Witch. Squish the ants! Squish all of them! Alright. Right, am I hearing ants behind me? No, that's just what I killed. I think not. Oh, is that fairies? Okay, so there's 4 fairies. 7 pieces of amber. Okay, so that brings me back to where I was, that I got that piece of amber at. So that made that full circle. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Second piece of amber. Definitely labyrinth-like, guys. Definitely, for sure. Squish. Many. Trying to keep an eye out for things that can be destroyed. I gotta keep out for my fairy friends. I gotta keep an eye out for the amber. Amber. Ha. Right now, question. Can I go down here and then get back up? Okay. Is this... This is the original place I was at before. That's awesome. Alright. Okay. Alright. I think we went down this way. Did we? Like I said, guys, this place is a maze. And I still have fairies to find, amber to find. I definitely think I'm like backtracking myself though. Yeah, I definitely am. Alright, so I know if we go back down this way. It's so weird. If we go up here. You know, I know these mushrooms look familiar. That's where I got that amber at. So, down this, yeah, there we go. Alright. What's this way? A fairy friend. Before we continue down this hallway of what seems like death, doom, and destruction, let's go. Yeah, let's go this way. See what's happening. I'm guessing that's the way to the Ant Queen. So let's just not. Fairy friend, fairy friend! Okay, we have 2 more fairy friends left. There seems to be one there. So really it's our fairy friend over here. One more fairy friend!
You.
Fairy friend? Fairy friend! We only need one more piece of amber. Awesome. Yeah, it leads back to where we just were. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So this episode might be a little long, guys. But that's alright. Wait, is that our last fairy friend? We got all of our fairy friends! And we just got our last piece of amber. So, what was that other way then? Because that's definitely where the queen is. That's for sure. Let's, we're gonna do a little backtracking here, guys. Real quick, like. Because it's not crazy far. But I do want to make sure I look at that, because it was a big blue wall that I thought was where the queen would be coming from. Or where the queen would be located. But I'm clearly mistaken. Yeah, right here. Whoa. Wait, is that more amber? Like, so... Wait, I said it is amber? We're up to 9 now. We only needed 7. I mean, unless they added more than you actually needed this time, so it was a little bit easier, and you didn't kind of have to complete the anthill as thoroughly. I think in the original there was just as many as you needed, and it kind of made it a little on the complicated side. Because like I said, it was really, really dark. There was nowhere near as much light as there is in this one. And all you had were your little firefly friends, which were helpful. They were very, very helpful, but it was nowhere near as much as you definitely needed. So I think we're back to where we were. Just kind of keep going forward here. See, I backtrack myself back to Queen Bee here. Okay, so that's gonna start most of this. I guess right back to where we just were. Alright, so we did get all of our amber. We got our fairy friends. And now it is time to take on Queen Ant. Put on our crossbow here for our secondary weapon. Ooh, we got a book. Book, please.
If you are brave enough to go beyond this point, you will enter the chamber of the dreaded Queen Ant.
She does not scare me. Oh, nom nom! Alright, so that's full. I'm full there, cool. Which means you'll be able to, like, see her. And, like, in the original, you really couldn't see her too much. Which kind of, like, increased the weirdness of it, I guess you could say. Wow. This is insane. That's gross. That's just gross. He said ew. Girl, I love your eyelashes. Where you get them done? Oh, that, your little babies don't scare me. Okay, oh, okay, I guess I have to hit her in the heart, which is that glowing thing. While she's calling her babies. I think it's actually a really easy fight, if I remember right. It was more of, oh, that's new. It was more just kind of like your timing and making sure you were dodging that, her spit thing, which was what I remember being like the big thing with her in the original. Oh, I'm gonna miss my chance. There we go. Ooh. Little babies came out to play a little early. That's what, this is like the best way to do this right here. I'm just gonna take the damage from the ant while I have her a chance to actually hit her. If she's almost dead, and I've got 3 health bottles left. So, definitely need to use a charge attack here. Okay, we might have to go one more time to get her all the way down. Or maybe not. Nope, we got her. We got her. Antagonist.
You have helped to free all the fairy people from the clutches of the
Filthy ant scum. Oh, wow.
As a reward, I can grant you passage to the Hall of Heroes. I've never been there myself, but I've heard they got a free bar.
Why, thank you, sir. Well, that's awesome. So I guess there's kind of... Yep, there we go.
Bless me, if it isn't Daniel, Lord of the Ants. Hold still, and I'll remove the shrink spell.
Why, thank you. Agatha?
Oh, lovely, lovely Amber. Here you are, Sir Knight. A wart-covered and cabbage-smelling old crone I may be, but I always keep my promises. I grant you my reward.
The chicken drumstick. To the Hall of Heroes. So that just kind of kick you out of that level, I guess, which isn't that really big a deal, because I don't think there's a whole lot you actually need to do there right now.
Gaining allies in the Hall of the Heroes is the way forward. Hack, choppity chop, off with a few zombies' heads, and it thinks it can redeem itself in battle.
Maybe.
You still have a long way to go to rank as the best.
I mean, that's fine. So we can buy crossbow bolts, throwing daggers, enchanted sword, and it looks like it's it. So I guess we can't reload on the chicken drumsticks. You are what you eat. I am so done. Alright, let's see what Sir Point is. He the only one we can really talk to, right? Like, we can't talk to... Wait, is our statue, like, glowing now? No, I'm just imagining things and wanting things to happen. Alright, so this is chalice number 6, and we'll talk to Captain Pointy Pants over here that doesn't like us very much.
You must be the luckiest corpse ever to walk the face of the earth. I have something here I can lend to you. Take it or leave it, but remember, I'm only doing this for the sake of Gallomir's doomed population, and not for you, you gangly buffoon.
Wow. He's so pointed. Oh, money. Alright, I'll take money. I'm game for money. So that's 6 chalices now, guys. Looks like we got a knight. I don't know. A dwarf, maybe? Is that a centaur? That's a centaur. Yeah. I'm not sure. A knight? Another knight? And a long and naked spirit lady. Alright guys, but that does do us for this episode. We've well, it looks like we've completed about half of the Enchanted Earth level. Like I said, I know we'll end up going back there later in game for some more interesting stuff. Oh, it throws us all the way back to Dan's Crypt. Interesting. But that does complete one of the 2 chalices that's, I guess, available in the Enchanted Earth. So next time we will be picking up, I say we go to Pumpkin Gorge. I think it's a good idea. Go take out the Pumpkin King. But we will pick that up next time. Thanks for sticking around and watching and playing with me, guys. My name is Anukas. Hit that button, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys later. Peace.